It seems that we are up and running. Welcome to everyone joining us on Facebook today. We're going to give it another minute so that those joining us on Zoom have the chance to do that. Okay, I think everyone is here. I guess we'll find out if you are really here through the meditation. So I invite you to close your eyes. To sit back, to lift up your tray table and to relax for the duration of the flight. And to turn your attention away from the busyness of the world, outside as much as inside, to move away from the chatter of the mind and bring your attention, your presence into the heart. Finding your breath and taking a moment to deeply relax. I like from time to time to do a little body scan from the tip of the toes to the top of my head, just checking every piece, every part of the body to see if there might be any tension here or there. And you're welcome to do that in the time that we have right now. And mindfully and consciously release everywhere you encounter tension. Most importantly, I always point to the belly and the face. To let the muscles of the face melt. Especially around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. And with each exhale, to let go a little more. to relax a little more. As the body empties itself from the breath, we empty ourselves from ourselves. And for just a few minutes during the time of this meditation, we put aside everything, all that we think we are, all the roles we usually play, all that we believe defines this separate sense of self that has our name. We just for a moment just clear our being from all of that baggage, all of those assumptions. We stay present to this experience, to this moment. And this moment only has that which is aware of this moment. And if we are completely focusing on the breath itself. But that's not all that is present. If we are deeply relaxed, we can feel the heaviness, the sensations of heaviness in the body. Being completely surrendered to the seat that holds us. So there is a wearing, and there is those physical sensations and the breath. Everything else is empty. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else is make-believe of the mind. Just stories we don't have to engage with, believe in. The truth, the real, is all those physical sensations right now. And the awareing of them. So we'll be with the body today. But first we'll invite into our practice Shalom. 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 And as we find our balance again after the chant, I invite you to be present to the physical sensations arising and bring the totality of awareness to bear on all the sensations. Don't worry today about the emotions. Don't worry today about the thoughts. We are observing sensations today. What is here? What is here is the breath. What else? What else? What other sensation is arising right now for you? Maybe the pressure of the seat against your bottom, and maybe the pressure of the seat pushing against your back. Sensations. Maybe the air of the space around you touching the skin. Maybe you feel heat. Maybe you feel cold. Maybe the touch of your clothes against the skin. Maybe the floor pushing against the soles of your feet if you are sitting up on a chair. But all those are with the breath, of course, external sensations. Can we feel into more internal sensations? Maybe there is a pulsating. Maybe there is a pinching somewhere, a poking, a piercing, a buzzing. Maybe it's the beating of the heart. Maybe we feel here or there the pulsating of the blood coursing through the body. Bring your entire awareness to all the sensations without forgetting the breath. Breath is always here. And try to catalog, try to list or become aware of all the sensations popping up here or there. Notice perhaps some tension arising again. And just let awareness just follow wherever a new sensation arises. And notice that maybe it starts here and then it goes there and then over here. And then the breath comes back to focus, and then the shoulder, and then the hip, and then the knee. Just let awareness go wherever the next sensation arises. And just notice. See if you can label the sensation like I just did: poking, buzzing, pushing, pressure, heat, cold. All the words that I use, I'm not going to repeat them, but you know them. And be curious. Use the pillar of Hatmada, persistence, to really focus on all of those most subtle sensations. Notice as you concentrate further and further that you can begin to become aware of sensations you couldn't be aware of before. They're more subtle, more inward. It's okay if we start with gross sensations, but we can start to feel more deeply the more subtle sensations, the subtle vibrations, pulsations. Focus persistently, patiently, but really today persistently mostly. Be precise, be on point. Move from the top of the head all the way to the tip of the toes. And don't forget the breath, it's always here. Be patient and equanimous, but be persistent. Be persistent. Observe, observe, observe. And we gently let go of our practice. Gently transition from this deeper state of awareness to resurface again and grab onto our everyday consciousness, let's call it. Taking a couple of deeper breaths, wiggling our hands, our fingers, our toes, our feet, and stretching the body in any way that feels good and supportive. I have always found that bringing awareness to focus on the body and on sensations has a great tendency to quiet the mind, which is why I've often referred to awareness as a flashlight. It seems that whatever the beam of the light is focusing on, wherever from body to heart to mind, wherever the flashlight goes, wherever the beam of light goes, is what is primary in awareness. So when we turn the flashlight of awareness away from the mind and shines it onto the body, because the mind is now in the darkness, there is no awareness of the mind. At least that has been my experience. And I'm not that special. So we'll close this meditation together with a threefold Shalom chant, always dedicating our practice to all sentient being. In Hebrew we say, Kol bnei Adam arevim zeh lezeh. All of us are connected to each other, supportive of each other, responsible for each other. Our practice isn't for just ourselves. May all beings find Shalom. 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 Modani. Thank you.
Thank you.
Modani, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Modani, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Olivier.
Thank you, Olivia.
Everybody and Olivier.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Till Monday.
Shalom.